Arambarri, balón que va al punto de penalti. Remató Olivera. Detiene sin problemas Thibaut Courtois.
Es que marque el Getafe primero, sí que se le pone en chino al Madrid. Creo que se ha quedado Pedrito Martín con ganas de decirte, Manolo, que el Getafe con el Eibar son los que más roban en campo contrario.
Sí, son el equipo que defiende más arriba. De hecho, hace tantas faltas porque al defender tan arriba tiene que hacerlas para no pillar una contra.
Sí, para que no te, como cuando se ve superado la línea de presión, tiene que tirar al tío para que
y
no
el equipo que más en largo juega. Bueno, y estamos viendo también la posición de Maximovic, que pese a jugar con 5 centrocampistas, es el jugador que está saltando junto con Mata arriba.
Lo que es complicado esa actitud que es fantástica en estos primeros 5 minutos, mantenerla durante 90 minutos, esa presión tan adelantada. Y es normal que si el Madrid sale tenga que cometer faltas si no quiere tener duelos arriba.
El Madrid tiene que jugar hoy a intentar hacer unos contra unos y correr todo lo que pueda, que va a ser difícil, porque como le des tiempo al Getafe a replegar, adiós, ya no hay espacio por ningún sitio.
Bueno, pues quiere correr Benzema, que viene a pedirla. Ahí aguanta la pelota don Antonio Kroos. Vaya apertura, vaya cambio de juego desde la izquierda a la derecha. Isco, muy participativo, tocando balón para Modric. Presionado Modric por Cucurella. Jugaba Echeita, ganó el balón. Tocó Casemiro, la bola que se va fuera. Banda favorable al Getafe. ¿Quién juega en el equipo de Bordalás?
Soria en portería, Damián Echeita, Gené y Olivera en defensa. Tribote con Arambarri, Timor y Maximovic. A la derecha Nión, a la izquierda Cucurella, en punta Jaime Mata.
El cuero favorable a Olivera, jugando prácticamente a 10 metros de la divisoria de los dos terrenos de juego, al lado de la zona técnica de Bordalás. Sacará Olivera, le pide Martínez Munuera, que rápido que lo haga. Timor pega pelotazo arriba, Varane gana, Cucurella pelea, va a buscarla Maximovic. Arambarri no llega, Vinicius la recupera, toca para Kroos, que bien Kroos de primera, pero el balón se le va demasiado largo. Saque de banda para el Getafe.
Es que te voy a decir una cosa, el Madrid hoy tiene que intentar jugar al fútbol bien durante todo el partido hasta que le salga la jugada. Tiene que tener mucha paciencia y masticarlo mucho. No, Paco, pero hay partidos que aún no jugando bien te puedes tener una jugada, pero hoy tienes que masticarlo mucho, tienes que macerarlo mucho, tienes que tener mucha paciencia.
El equipo está diseñado para eso, Al final juntas a Modric, a Kroos, a Isco, incluso Benzema, cuando viene a descargar.
Pero, claro.
El cuero que lo tiene.
Hay duelos interesantes, Cucurella con Carvajal, y después Mata, que para mí es un delantero de top, entre los dos centrales, ¿no? Si va a tener espacio, cuidado con esos dos.
Bueno, hay que decir también que el Madrid le quedan muchos minutos por delante y lo que tiene que ganar es 1-0, que no tiene que levantar ninguna eliminatoria ni cosas de estas,
No, y diciendo lo que has dicho, que estoy totalmente de acuerdo, para el partido, para el bien del partido, le vendría bien que el Madrid marcara ahora y cambiaría todo, absolutamente todo.
Y para la bola para Mata de espalda. Había falta, la marcó el colegiado, falta de Kroos. Yo creo que tocó involuntariamente, pero tocó. Le pide los del Geta, amarilla Kroos. Se la pide Damián, Pedrito.
Sí, pero yo creo que esta no hace falta. Vamos a la repetición, pero yo creo que es una falta sin más.
Yo creo que lo que le quieren es presionar por la falta hecha sobre Arambarri.
Me la hacía Gené, el capi del Getafe, pero no hay amarilla. Por cierto, van pasando los años.
¡Damián la pone! ¡Cuidado al paradón de Courtois!
No me gusta.
¡Qué paradón de Courtois! Al remate de Olivera. Justo abajo metió la mano Courtois. ¡Qué parada del portero del Madrid! Entre Cheita y Olivera remataron, y qué mano de Courtois.
Segunda que remata Olivera, antes le ganó a Kroos, ahora es que no tenía ni pareja para evitar el... Y luego le pegan el muslo a Cheita y casi entra.
Sí, por eso te digo, entre los dos, entre Olivera y Cheita casi meten gol.
Pero fíjate que Oliveira le pega mal a la pelota.
Marcelino, Pep Guardiola, Jose Mourinho.
All into the area, glancing header just wide.
Again, the service from out wide is just diamond. And another wonderful header as he attacks this ball, but the pace of it, and that is seriously asking a question of Courtois. Takes a wicked deflection, unintentionally striking. I don't think there was any intention to find that bottom corner, but it nearly did.
Literally almost walked it into the net. And Courtois was ready. Arambari swept across Timor. Casemiro, the header, back into the mix, and a little push, sending the Brazilian tumbling. Not much, but enough, said the ref. The one thing you know, and it's not that they are dirty, but they will challenge for everything. You'll be sweating, you'll be bruised, you might be bleeding at the end of a match against Getafe, to the point where Marca this year kind of borrowed Joaquin Caparros's old axiom about Barcelona when they were going in to face Ajax. A little push in the midfield, and basically said Getafe were the new dentist of football in Spain. Said you have to go there once a year and you know it's going to be painful.
Well, the grit and determination gets stated. The high rankings you describe Getafe, Phil, but they can play some really good penetrative football, expansive and quick, and it's all backed up with a lot of guts behind their bayonet, for sure. That comes from the man at the top.
Personal transformation as well. Weight loss and the way he carries himself. Never really a top flight player or manager.
Right.
He rebuilt himself and now he's built up Getafe. Skips away, scrambling over Pacheta. Doesn't get rid of it far enough. Straight to Modric. Cucurella harassing and walks it away. Mata. Maximovic.
Clear.
And watch. Again, this is a team that has some skill. Neom to the middle. Slips to the back post. Mata, the curling shot, but down goes Courtois.
This was always started by Cucurella again. Intense, rapid pressure from him, and then he wins it, and then they thread the ball to each other from deep on this left side, and within 2 passes on the far side, and again questioning ball inside. Good play from Getafe there, and that typifies everything that they're about, Phil. Was the aggression, the rapid press. As I said earlier, and when they get those opportunities, they can be pinpoint perfect with their expansive passing game.
For Daconam, Simovic tries to get rid of it. Daconam does.
And understandably, Bordalas going with a little bit more of a, I would say, defensive setup, but certainly more conservative, with leaving Jaime Mata as the lone wolf up front. Giving this Real Madrid midfield real good challenge here.
Pops it through the defense. Slammed away. Well, Ray, since the footballing world started up in Spain again, since round 28, as we take a look at this chance for Mata, Real Madrid, a perfect 5-0, 5 times asked, 5 times answered. Getafe on the other side, just 1 win. You could say just 1 defeat, but 3 draws since they have started playing again, and just 5 goals scored in their 5 games. They've dropped 9 points, and you can see they would love to have those 9 points back right now. Atletico Madrid also unbeaten, 4 wins, 2 draws. But then again, so is Barcelona. They have not lost a game, but they have dropped 6 points in 6 games, which has opened the door for Real Madrid to win the title. Trying to head it back, Carvajal again. Cucurella being a pest, and maybe a little too much, says the referee. It's how you respond in those individual games, Ray.
It's the approach that Zidane has taken, and the countdown to all these 11 finals that he called them at the start of the restart, and it's been followed down to a T. The mix and match and the misogyny of his team has been wonderful, but they haven't been scoring a lot of goals, Phil, and that's the concern for the Madridistas.
They've actually scored the same amount of goals as Barcelona and 1 less than Atletico Madrid. but they've also allowed one fewer goal than those. But it doesn't sound like that much. Real Madrid 11-4-3 against, Barcelona 11-4-4 against. But it was Real Madrid's ability to get the goals when they counted, and perhaps more importantly, keep the opposition from scoring when they needed to.
And from all positions as well, the captain showing the way home a lot of times. Not just the magic of Benzema, but still 5 in the last 3 outings, Phil. It's not exactly firepower.
Oh! Down goes Cucurella, grabbing his face, lands hard, and the card comes out. Juan Martinez.
Again, wonderful lung-bursting run. He'll be fine. He is a tough Catalan, and he ain't backing down. And that's pretty cynical. The arm comes up in live play, the shoulder right through him. He knew what he was taking him out.
Free kick dead center. Little far away for a direct chance on goal, which is really what Carvajal was trying to do. With Courtois' wingspan, this will not be easy. 4 in the wall. Timor will take it. 35 yards out, drives it in, deflects off to this near side. Scrambling over to get it is Sheita. Back for Cucurella. Launched near post. Into the middle, Casemiro, and saved by Carvajal. Varane stepping in Timor, but can't hold on.
Again, wonderful ball played in by Marc Cucurella. Mata very close to getting it.
Body. Down goes Mata under a challenge.
Nothing.
And the referee agrees.
The earlier one was a wonderful ball. This one is the replay.
He wasn't going to get it.
Extended arm, but the earlier one was the one we really should be looking at. That was a wonderful opportunity. Designed again by the 21-year-old Marc Cucurella.
Again, steals it off Benzema, but grabbing a hold, says the ref.
Really? Wow. It's that earlier wipeout by Carvajal, predetermined, and that would have been a one-on-one situation with the goalkeeper.
That's an interesting point, and he seemed to be headed directly there.
I'm right. Courtois, happy to see.
Cucurella again, and he better watch out. Persistent infringement, whether they're fouls or not, the referee thinks they are.
Well, I think the referee will be going tit for tat as well, compared to how he's been dealt in this first game. Real Madrid do the homework very, very hard and sharp on the dangerous players, and questionably, Cucurella has been identified as #1. Let
on the
them know.
far side. Frustrating day to this point, but he knows 90 minutes.
Team struggled against team at the very bottom, and no credit to Espanyol for making it that tough road to hoe. The type of game, though, Phil, and it is cliche now, that wins championships. They are truly the ones, whether you're Liverpool or Juventus, it's those tough alley fights that you don't play particularly well. Given all these circumstances that we're dealing with now, it's so admirable. It's that example of this weird time that we're living in. That was a simple pass back from Varane, plays it out for a throw-in.
Mati Oliveira. Good run, Timor. Back to the Uruguayan. Drives it in. Looked like Varane calling off Casemiro. Getafe, though, right outside the 18. Trying to cut through Carvajal. Oliveira can't. Real tries to clear, but Getafe will gather hold.
Bordalas will be telling them it's a great situation for them on this left side, where they've been so strong and they are always venturesome. Now Carvajal sitting on a yellow card. Got to be aware of that.
Second or third time he's been leaning inside the box. Now remember, that also is VAR reviewable, but normally you would say it would take more than that. This has been a strange year, though. Vinicius, Beconham, Lyon, and Ramos. Sweet back to Courtois, who has to scramble over as the angle wasn't quite on, and again surrendering a throw-in. This match brought to you in part by Geico. Only 5 goals in their 5 games. Just 18 goals in their 15 road games combined this season. Casemiro out to midfield, flying back Benzema to defend. Oliveira off the Frenchman, spins across the goal line. They'll get the corner.
Given as good as they are getting, aren't they? El Heta really are.
This is a team that has 3 proven goal scorers, Ray. Mata with 11. Angel Rodriguez with 10, and the ageless wonder Jorge Molina at 37 with 5 goals and 3 assists. The thing is, they tend not to play together. It tends to be one for the other. Ooh, smashed header at the edge of the 6, and Varane just gets slammed.
Coming in like a locomotive going downhill again. Impeccable service, and gets absolutely wiped out. Take a look at this. He ain't any pulling back, and the heavy contact is made. So sure, it looks like it might have been the clash of heads.
Might have just lost his air, but the athletic Bilbao man, and he lost nothing in the transfer.
Set piece rehearsals are absolutely driven home the training ground, and they've proved to be very close.
Played short. Cucurella keeps it going. Lifted across, back post, back in time. Kroos
needed to be there again, Phil.
Timor.
Good positioning by the World Cup